Was it?
Pretty long. 30 seconds.
I think mine was pretty long last week when I did mine too.
We're live now, so we're good. If you do not know where you are right now, you have run across Craft Roulette, the ultimate paper crafting game show, card making game show challenge that we do every Friday, 6:30 right here on YouTube. We have a wonderful guest. As you can see, maybe you recognize Cassie Trask. We will be crafting and chatting this evening. So if you are watching replay, you want to hurry on over to the show. It'll start in about 10 minutes. We're glad to have you. Say hi in the chat. There's a whole bunch of nice people there. Got some great moderators to take care of you. And we're going to just kind of do a few tests here. So, Cassie, I'm going to let you say hi and let Mr. Producer hear your voice.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited that you guys are here. And I am so excited to be taking this leap, I guess.
That's what it is. It's the leap. The leap.
The leap.
He needs a little more talking from you, please.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm recognizing lots of names in the chat. We've got Mary Hunt and Mick and Mary Wilson, all kinds of names.
Oh, nice. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. We don't know what we're going to do tonight, so I can't give you a shopping list. I can't get you a list to get ready for. We are just going to do some card making improv based on whatever the wheel tells us. We're going to spin a wheel. I can't believe it, but we do this every week, honestly. And well, I also can't believe that I used to get really, honest to goodness, nervous. I'd get a really sick pit in my stomach. It was... There's no way I can do that one. And sure enough, I've made some doggy cards, but it's worked out. It's worked out. They keep coming back. I keep coming on. So there's Jamie Watts sliding in the back row.
Yep.
But you are welcome to craft with us tonight. Some will, but you also have all weekend to craft and then submit it. So take heart. We give you homework. So
do I get all weekend?
No.
Oh.
No, come to think of it, that would be a really long show. YouTube would probably be coming on going, what is this, a marathon? Is Jerry Lewis on here or something? But
that would be fun.
They'd be watching me just go drooling on my mess.
I was going to say, I'd need at least 8 hours of sleep, so.
Did you used to go to like retreats and things? Stamping retreats?
I have not. I never have done one of those. I've always wanted to do one, but never done one.
I would be the first one to bed. And it was like, and I'd get up in the morning and feel pretty good. You know, you never sleep really well at those kind of places, but yeah, I would get up and do all right around the retreat place, but I was always first one to bed. Yeah. Just no fun.
I don't last that long.
Back. I'm no ever ready battery kind of. Mm-hmm. Nope. Not enough Geritol in the world.
Yep.
You've got the whole family watching, Melanie. How fun. This is a family-friendly show. I forgot to tell you that. I didn't think you were a risk. So we do have kids that watch, so we are cognizant of our language. But I didn't think you were a risk. So I think I forgot to even tell you that.
Yep. No. You won't get that from me. We're all good. Okay. I was hoping my nieces and nephews might be on, so you never know.
That would be nice. We do have some junior crafters that send in cards, and it's just wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm. They're so creative and throw caution to the wind.
I love it.
Do something.
That's the way to be.
Yeah, it's great.
Especially when it comes to art.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some of them, it was so funny when I was worked in school, they would just stamp very precisely, some of them, and others are like, oh, throw it on there. Let me see if I can smear that a little better.
I was always a rule follower when it came to that. If somebody had a project that we were supposed to do, I followed the rules of the project. I've obviously started coming out of my shell a little bit. Don't do that quite as much, but I'm still very much a rule follower. So just ask my husband.
I worry when I cross a double yellow line. It's like, I've got to get over there, though.
Right,
so,
right.
It's very upsetting to my psyche.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But we do it sometimes.
Yeah. Yep. Did that today with a yellow light, in fact. My husband was like, ooh, Bama.
I went through 3, and I was like, but I know if I stop here, I'm going to stop at the next one and the next one and the next one. So, and I needed to get home.
You got to time them right.
And I didn't want to be behind that semi. I had all sorts of reasons. A lot of Cassie people.
Good.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yay! It's wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful group. And I know your group is amazing too. So maybe get some connections, meet some new folks, chatting it up in the chat.
Yes. Oh, our group is very helpful. They're great. When we get stuck. Hola, Chris. I bet it's not cold where you live. She's in Ecuador. We're all freezing cute. Up here.
I hear Cassie. I think she... Oh, y'all are so kind. Yellow means go faster. Yep. No. I did. So if we get yellow tonight on the wheel, does that mean I just got to go really fast?
I think so. I think it means really, really fast. No stopping.
There you go. Wonderful.
Yeah, I think Chris lives near the ocean in Ecuador.
Oh.
So it's always warm there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's unusually cold
a little
here.
Too warm, right? Not here. I will send you some cold.
Well, I'll be there in a couple of weeks. Nice, I'll come get the cold in a couple of weeks. So.
Oh, it'll. I can't promise you what it'll be like by then.
That's true. It's Kansas. Yeah. Or Missouri.
It's Kansas, Missouri. It's the Midwest. Second freeze in Baton Rouge. Holy moly, Jonna Joe. I didn't know that. I've been talking about 27
inches of snow. Oh, Sharon, where are you?
She's in Ohio.
Oh, that's a lot of snow.
That is horrible. Laurel Beard was saying that they got snow in New York, and she's from Florida, and when they get snow in Florida, everything dies. Everything just, the whole world stops. But she was like, no, we got all this snow. My daughter's going out to the school bus. They're going. I was shocked. I was shocked because those school buses are not... I would hate to drive one.
Mary said it got down to 65. Burr.
Oh, here's a little violin playing just for you.
Yeah, I feel so sad for you.
65 can feel cold, but it's not.
20 inches of snow. Good grief.
Mercy, good night. Mr. Producer says, do we compare weather in the summer? I think we do. We talk about how hot it is.
Yeah,
but
if it gets too hot.
Snow makes it different. It's real.
74 now.
If y'all have somebody that would like to join us tonight, please be sure to share with them. I think Cassie's going to be a great guest, and it's about time to start. Let's see. Yep, they're starting to yell. It's time to start. So, Cassie, we're going to take you off the screen, and we're going to introduce the show, and then we'll bring you back in and talk to you as a real guest. Are you ready for this?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Fun founder and head professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess to Craft Roulette, episode 96. And tonight we have a lovely lady that hails from Alabama, and her name is Cassie Trask. We're going to let you meet her in just a minute. What Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge that we do every week on this channel at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And we're just so happy to have everybody here. We also have a submission component to this game, so make sure you stick around so that you can send in a card too. The fun thing about Craft Roulette, well, one of the many fun things, one of them is our chat is full of super nice people. We love them so much. Another one is our guest. Another one is getting to see all sorts of beautiful things that our friends make for us. And the other one that I think is quite fun is we don't have any idea what we're going to do, but we're all going to use the same parameters here in just a little bit and make something fabulous. How's that sound? Something fabulous? Sound good? All right. Well, I don't think I really have anything too much. We do have a sister channel. It's down in the description. It's called Fun University. Next week, I will be taking the parameter from this show and dissecting it in lab. So join us if you think you'd like to know more about how I actually teach stuff. It's weird. We don't teach here. We don't promote any products. We're just here to craft and chat. So let's get this show on the road and bring Miss Cassie on. She looks very ready. Here
hey,
she
everybody.
is.
I'm so excited to be here.
Welcome to Craft Roulette, Miss Cassie. We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I'm very honored, actually.
Oh, well, we're just delighted to have you because you're just a real super nice lady and you do really cute, fun things. And we like all that. We like super nice and we like cute, fun things. So you're like a natural.
There we go. Thanks.
Well, this is your maiden voyage to the Craft Roulette wheel.
I'm not going to lie. I'm getting butterflies now.
Well, let's take it off of the subject of something you don't know yet and tell us about yourself, something you probably know quite a bit about.
Well, yeah, I do know a little bit about myself, I guess.
Where do you live?
I live in Alabama. We're a military family. We are moving again in a couple months, but that's okay. I'm, still going to be around. It's just the scenery you'll see in the back will be a little different. Got a couple kids. We're empty nesters now, and a couple of cats. And I think y'all, if any of you follow me or watch me, you know that I have two cats. In fact, one of them was in here earlier just whining because he wanted to be held and pet and all that fun stuff. So
we're pretty big on cats here at Craft Roulette. And those that aren't big on cats probably just don't say anything. But we have
love dogs too, though.
Oh, we have one little guy, but we keep the door closed now, so he can't come in. But we have watched him grow up. He will be 2 next month, and so we've watched him grow up. He's just such a mess, but he's just precious. Just Kerwin. We all love him. He's a little black kitty, but yours are real pretty Siamese cats.
They are Siamese. One is a seal point and one is a blue point, and they are about a little over 2 years old, maybe 2 years and 4 months, I think.
They're big.
They're brothers.
Okay. Do they snuggle?
They body slam each other and wrestle and fight, and then they snuggle.
They are brothers. They're brothers.
They are definitely brothers. Mm-hmm.
Tell us how you guys started crafting and card making.
Well, it actually started with my mom back when I was about 13 years old. She brought home all the goodies for embossing. And I'm telling you, my eyes were like, ah. So, and we did it. We were making Christmas tags. She didn't have the heat gun. So we like heated it up over our electric stove, just trying not to like set the paper on fire. But it started the love. I mean, my mom is a crafty person. She dabbles in all of it. And, now she's more of a quilter, but I've just learned it all from her. And that's what started it. But then when I turned, or I had my second child, my mother-in-law encouraged me to kind of step into doing a little bit of card making, because she's like, your eyes just light up when you get around that stuff.
Aw.
So I did. I started back up and just started slowly. So that's been 20 years. But yeah, so it's been a fun journey. I love crafting. It's such a healing thing.
We'll have to watch your eyes to see if they still light up tonight after we spin that wheel.
Tears.
I think they're lit up. No, I think they're moist. I think she's crying.
She's not closing her eyes so she won't start crying.
No, you're gonna be super great. It'll be good. We'll get you through it. It is a little bit those first few moments when you get the parameters, you're going, I don't know how this is going to work, but it always does. It's just a silly, crazy thing. So,
all right, we'll work it out.
Well, we're just delighted to have you here. I look forward to spending the evening with you. We do want to make sure that you don't get too tired during the night. So we're going to keep moving on here, because you and I both are early to bed kind of people. And we are going to ask the age-old question, what is Craft Roulette? And then we're going to go right into last week's submissions. I don't think you're going to want to miss it. There's a lot, and they are gorgeous. You guys did great. So thank you for joining us tonight, Cassie. Thank you for joining us tonight, Craft, our chat room. I guess we should just call you the Craft Room. After all, that's what you are.
I like that, Mary. That's good.
Thank you, Mr. Producer. And let's get this show started with, what is Craft Roulette?
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
Yep. That's what we do every Friday night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time right here on YouTube. And you are always invited to come join us. Did you, I know there's a lot of new friends from Cassie, so maybe that will help you know what she's up against tonight. And you guys are all invited to join us on the submissions next week. One thing I do want to say before I forget is, when you send in a submission, you do it through our website. If you put it on the Facebook group, it's not a submission. So I just want to get that one back out. We had, I think, a little confusion. It happens all the time, but I don't want to miss anybody's submission. So as you can tell, I'm a little croaky, and so I am just going to say first names again like I did last week, because look at that. There's 103 contributions again. Yeah, a lot of big whoa for that, I'm telling you. We're getting close to our 5,000 submission level here. You guys are remarkable. I know, 103. Isn't that wonderful, Roberta? So kiss your brains and let's get this show going. This was mine. The four projects were, or the parameters were, project was postcards. So you will see postcards in all of these somehow or other. The colors were a muted with pops of bright. I did a class on that in Fun University if you're interested. The element had to do with globe. Now that's loosely interpreted. Some were literally interpreted. Some were just interpreted with circles. And that works. It's just fine. If you look it up, it works. And we had to include some kind of horizontal line. Some of them are very just happened, and then others are very, very on purpose. So I think you'll enjoy this. Sit back and let's look at these things. There's our contributor map from last week. Have some nice friends all over the world. We had a nutty guy on with Daniel West. He was very fun, and this was his card that he made. One second. Hubba, 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 hubba. Let's do it, Mr. Producer. This is on a timer. Kim. They're so different. Elizabeth, her first submission. Well done. Thank you. Mary B. Larissa. There's so much creativity. Lisa, her 20th. She's a zero hero. Kim. Classic. Roseanne. Graphic 45 paper. Carol, her 46th. She wrote that. That's handwritten. Vicky from the UK, her 55th. Judy, her 2nd. See the horizontal shells? Kathy, her Deno. Sure pretty Deno. Rosie, her 18th. Debbie, number 2, a shaker. Sue, her 31st. And she did change that. It even got prettier. Lynn from Wisconsin. Debbie, her 2nd. Jean from North Carolina, her 12th. We all enjoyed that one. Leslie from Alabama, another Alabama girl, her 8th. Anna, her 9th, from California. Lisa from Colorado, her 20th, a zero hero. Smurf from California, her 56th. Rose from Arizona, 49. Karen, her 46th. Misty, her 2nd, from Illinois. Karen from Wisconsin. Cute. Marie from Oregon. Bonnie from Wisconsin. Heather from New York, number 30. Well done, Heather. Kathy from South Carolina. It's pretty. Mary from Illinois. Surprised herself with how simple it was. Linda from Oregon. Stacy. Susie. So much variety. You guys are clever. Julie from Delaware. Patty Beck, our leader with 90 consecutive submissions. Brenda from Iowa, her first, on her way to 90. Rebecca from Ohio. Camille, her 26th. Snow Globe. Vicki Tillett from North Carolina. Her 52nd. 5K Limon, number 62. Anne from Australia, number 31. Gail, 25. Jackie from Australia, 6-0. Unbelievable. Brenda from Utah, her 46th. Not her style either. It was well done. Anna from Oregon, number 38. Elise York from Portland, one of our junior crafters. Emma York, her sister, another one of our junior crafters. Helen Escalada from Oregon, number 3. Elva from Idaho, number 9. Dawn from Maine, our first Maine, yay! Linda from Ohio. Vera, her second, very cute. Barbara from Missouri, her first, well done. Amy, her fourth. Cordelia from Georgia. Bonnie Swakowitz, number 51. Getting close, Bonnie. Kim from Washington, her second. Chris Pesmino, Ecuador, her 33rd. She counted. Lisa, number 19. Brian Dickey from Mississippi, number 13. Luann from Iowa. Sherry from down the road for her 40th. Ashley from Indiana. Amy went with the Globe Theater. To stamp or not to stamp. Lisa, lucky 13. Arlene from Pennsylvania. Deanna from Missouri, her 19th. Real cute. Sharon from the snowy Ohio Red Chair, number 32. Wendy from Florida, 46. Super cute. Emily from Maryland, number 3. Rachel Castle, the reason that Cassie's here, number 48. Ann Moen from Wisconsin, number 19. Jennifer from Minnesota, number 25. Cute. Melody, number 5. Pretty. Lynn, Indiana. Feline, number 45. Can you believe all these? Dawn from Mashpee, her second. Karen, 29. Gina, number 30. Yes. Celicia, Ohio. Peg, her third. Card Monkey Jarvis, 73 consecutive. Unbelievable. You'll see her in the group. Kay from Wisconsin, 40-something. Sue Masoner, number 80. Well done, Sue. That's a lot of submissions. Anne from Maryland, her second. Jackie Rip with 81, with an old stamp. We loved it. Mr. Kelly Ryan drew his. Very cool. Catherine Taylor, Washington. Mary Ellen, her second. Lynn from Oklahoma. Heidi Ryan from Washington. Janet with her second. Cute idea. Christina from Sweden. She's up. Number 54. Katie Fowler from Pennsylvania. Number 3. Looks like Miss Fizzle. Lauren Taylor, one of our guest crafters from Florida. She was in Florida. Teresa, number 35. Grandma Gay, number 28. Real cute, Grandma Gay. Mary Neighbor from Montana, 54. Buell Ask, also from Sweden, number 30. And she had the sweetest thing to say. Ava from Florida, number 53. Arlene DeTizio from Pennsylvania. Snowville. Kathy Herring from Wisconsin. 60 in a row. Congratulations. And that's enough. We see that's all, but my gosh, isn't that enough? Have you ever seen that many cards with 4 parameters? All those different things that they came up with, all in 48 hours. It's very doggone impressive, you guys. That's all I've got to say for you. So thank you so much for carving out a little time and making the world cuter. We appreciate you a lot. Well, once we get done with this, that means it is time for us to start bringing Cassie back and talk about this week's parameters.
Those were some beautiful, beautiful cards. And I saw somebody in here said that they would love to participate, but they didn't think their cards would be as pretty. And I bet you they would. So jump in there and play.
There's always something that we can enjoy from another card.
Absolutely.
And something that somebody else has never thought of. I see it all the time. I've been making cards since I had brown hair. And I still learn things all the time and get great ideas. I'm going, what? That's such a great background for this. You did so great. So nope. We won't ever accept that one. Just get in there and try. We're all nice, and we want to hear from you. So you'd be surprised. Now, I do know that people do say they have improved with just practice, and so that's true too. Just the fact that they do it every week. Mm-hmm. And they get better and better. I have seen improvement in people's quality, but we love it. We just think it's all very fun and great. So, no, we'd love to have your cards in. We will talk about that more at the end of the show. That's right, Heidi Ryan. Submit your cards, but be sure you pay attention to the parameters, because Heidi Ryan is our deputy, and she'll bust you. She will bust you right across the chop. She busted me one night. I missed a parameter, and she caught me. That's why we call her deputy.
Okay. All right. Now I know what I'm up against.
Yes, tough group. We are a community-supported group, so that means we have patrons. And for our patrons, we offer them a veto of... Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Let's go to the wheel, Mr. Producer says. There they are, the project colors, element, and random that we will be spinning for tonight. So... lots of opportunity there. Don't have any idea what we're going to get. Oh, what did we do this for? It's cold. We could have been watching Netflix. What the heck? Oh, well, Perry Mason. I've been watching Perry Mason.
There you go.
Old school. They all smoke all of the time. It's so weird. Mm-hmm. The women have the skinniest little waists. Oh my gosh, they're like little wasps. No girdles for me. We wear stretchy pants here at Craft Roulette so that we can stretch our creative muscle.
That's right.
Anyway, we do have patrons, and they get to veto a color, an element, and a random parameter each week. So this week, they decided to veto for colors 2 greens and plus 2 other colors. That means the wheel cannot make us use that color combination. If it works out that you can use that color combination with the colors that we get, all systems go. Okay. For element, they have decided to veto January. I think we're all done with January. Let's move on. Okay. It's cold. It's got everybody's sick. Let's just move on. And then for random, they do not want the wheel to make us use any lace or doily, which is number 21.
I pulled some out. I guess I'll put them away.
You can still maybe use it.
Okay.
It's just that the wheel can't force us.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And the wheel is bossy. Now, we also give our guest an opportunity to veto something. What are you thinking?
Okay, to be honest, I don't know what Little Chubby is.
Little Chubby is a card that I made up. It's a 4x8. It's like a slimline card that retains donuts. Just a little bit fatter, just a little bit shorter. And it's a 4x8 card. That's all.
Okay, well then I don't want to veto that.
No, it's actually a very fun size.
Yeah, I like
It
that.
fits
Let's
in
go
a
with
business
signpost
envelope.
because I'm pretty sure I don't have a stamp that's a signpost.
Signpost is, I've looked at that more than one time and had a discussion with myself. Number 3 in Element. I have had more than one discussion with myself going, what would you do, Mary? What would you do? You put it on there. What are you going to do about it? Huh? And I just go, oh, maybe they'll veto it. We've got all sorts of opportunity not to get it. So thank you. I owe you one. All right. We're going to worm this wheel up because it's cold.
Okay.
Sharon's saying spin. And then first we will find out what project we're going to get. Maybe we'll get that little chubby.
Maybe we will.
There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Can't tell. You're slowing down. Explosion card.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a little bit, yeah. Okay,
This
we'll
is
talk
more
about
involved.
it.
Okay.
We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Let's just keep saying that. What colors are we going to work with? You want yellow so you can go right through it? $17. A plum background plus 2 other colors of your choice.
Okay.
So we have to have some sort of purpley plum background. We'll talk about it. An element. Well, I'm glad to see that signpost gone. I really am.
Me too, honestly. I was like, I don't even have a stamp with that.
I knew it was going to be okay. I had some thoughts, but I don't think I love it. Oh! Yay! That doesn't happen very often. That's excellent. Well done. Good choice.
I'm going to go play the lottery
man.
after this, so.
I think so. I think I'm going to come rub your head or something. Let's find out what we're going to get then. Team Purple, that's right. $14. Stuffed.
Okay.
Stuffed. Oh, Mr. Producer's already thinking. Stuffed.
Yeah.
Something from random. Pardon me. Just to make it interesting. 24. Have to have some ribbon.
Ribbon. Okay, I got that.
Okay.
Does
Did
twine
you get
count?
ribbon out? I think so. It counts for me,
Okay.
but I'm not the police and I'm not the deputy. I'm pretty easy to get along with. So, sure, use it. Sure, fine. Look at all you people. What are you thinking? You've never seen that happen, Carrie Rhodes? I think it's only happened twice, where the guest chose something and we didn't, and it landed on it. I think Jessica Taylor is the other one, isn't it? All right. He says a couple times. Explosion card. What the? Okay, let me show you what I would consider an explosion card. But remember, this is a creative exercise. This is not necessarily a literal translation. Remember, you may end up having something that explodes on your card. And I hope we won't be taken down from YouTube because I'm saying it's an explosion card. I guess we should have something a little more passive for the name of this. But you want to give me a paper cam, buddy? There we go. When I think of an explosion card, I think of this. So this would be one way to do it. You could also have something with a little door that has something that explodes out of it. Maybe something that has a little, those little springs where you open a little door and the little spring pops out with something on it. I was thinking about doing that with a robot the other day during my nap time. I was going, if I just did a robot and had a little door and then had some stuff that blasted out, that would be an explosion card. But this is not hard. It is a 6x6 square. It's folded this way, and then one diagonal. There's different ways to make it too. Let me find a piece of paper. they'll probably be your favorite thing. Okay, so when you have this, you could just go one side to the other side. Open it back up. Opposite side to the other side. And remember, this is just one way. You've got all weekend, too. Yes, no exploding glitter. That would be a bad idea. And then one corner to another corner. And so then you've got this little guy. And you got to hold your tongue just right to get those little pieces in there. But then it folds down on itself. So then you just stick it on the paper the base, and when you open up the card, there it is. And you have two 3x3 squares, and then you have two that have little triangles, which you can decorate as much as you want or as little as you want. So this, to me, Miss Cassie, I would make the front pretty simple. Because you're going to have a lot of pop on the inside. If you're going to do something like this, what do you think of when you hear it? Yes,
I would do that, but I think another thing you could do is somebody had a really good idea of like if you had a dynamite stamp, or what about
your dynamite
volcano, something that would explode.
Yes, or something that says I had a blast. Or have a blast. Yeah.
There you go. Maybe even, I know this might be like reaching, but like a rocket ship that, heads off into space.
Mr. Producer just said that's a controlled explosion. So yes.
See?
Yeah. So there's a whole lot that you can do. This was, like I said, just one thing, and that's my just go-to so that people go, oh, well, yeah, fireworks, they all explode. A bad idea
options,
can really explode.
Don't let it scare you.
Oh, no, don't let it scare you. It's going to be fun. I know when you guys put your head to it that it's going to all of a sudden be going, I got something good and you are going to love it. And, you could put little sticks of dynamite on a cake with some sparklies. Just to make it look like it. Yeah. Other things that could explode. What would be something else that could explode?
Christmas cracker.
A Christmas cracker. One of those things they have in England. Yes, that's a really good idea. So where's your brain going?
I already have an idea. I'm shocking myself, but I already have an idea.
Does it have a signpost with it too?
You want me to tell you?
Well, we're going to let you go ahead and get
I'm going to implement the explosion card, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to put a volcano on it.
I know there's some stamps that have volcanoes. Mm-hmm. I have seen them, some little dinosaur stamps with volcanoes in them.
Yep.
So that would be really fun. How are you going to fit the stuffed?
Well, that one that has the volcano, it has a dinosaur with it, and I love your idea of having a little action wobbler on the inside because it doesn't add any extra, but once you open it, he's stuffed in there.
Yeah.
He explodes out.
Yeah. Pop.
This might be one of my favorite cards yet.
Well, I gotta love that.
Yeah, Mary.
Look at you. Would you make this card on your own? Would you have come up with this crazy combination?
That's why I love this now. I'm going to have to set up a wheel in my own room and just spin it when I run out of ideas.
Well, we also have 95 other shows that you can go back and find all those parameters and try your luck with them. A piñata, Carrie Rhodes. That's a great idea.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And Jack in the Box, that would freak me out. Grandma gave those always ding, ding, ding. Get a little nervous about those. But, fireworks, wobbles, dad jokes. You may be onto something there, Anna.
That's good.
Yep. Real good. How about plum backgrounds? We'll just cut to the chase. We have a tradition on Craft Roulette. Whether we like to find out if our guests tend to enjoy orange more or purple more? Like mine shirt that says Team Orange. We have discovered that most people like one or the other more. Not always, but sometimes. Now, I don't know. I'm guessing you're a Team Orange. No pressure. What are you?
I'm actually probably a Team Purple.
I was thinking that earlier, and then I thought, I'm looking at your room, it's yellow, and you've got that little bright thing, and I thought, no, I'm not going to. But, well, there you go. And you've got that. Okay. Then you're happy.
Although for my card, orange is in the mix. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, you can use, naturals or neutrals are always a given, too. You can use black, gray, brown, tan, cream, white, and metallics. Because we are that kind of nice people. So, yeah. Other than that, then we're going to use a plum background somehow. Maybe ink blending or paper. And 2 other colors is all you get. So, plan wisely.
Okay. All right. I got this. I think I got this.
Stuffed. You're going to have that thing stuffed. So I think you're fine. And then ribbon, you'll figure out something. What could stuff be? Just a second. One thing I thought about stuffed was stuffed animals.
Oh, yes. I wrote, I put down stuffed animals.
Originally, I thought stuffed, it was around Thanksgiving. And I thought, I'm stuffed on Thanksgiving, or the turkey stuffed. But then I brought it back after Thanksgiving. But I was thinking, you could actually fit something in to a smaller hole. Mm-hmm. Mr. Producer says that explosion card is kind of stuffed on its own.
That's true.
Yeah.
We'll do extra stuffed.
Yeah, and then, what was it? I just had that. Stuffed with fun. I don't remember what it was, but yep. So you'll be able to stuffed pillows. That's a really great idea.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some. It's gonna be another big week of a whole bunch of different variety. I think Christmas stockings are stuffed. Yeah.
Good ideas, everybody.
Gift bags. Smart. All right. Well, let's let you. Just a second.
Ribbon.
Oh, ribbon. And you said twine. So you have a vision for your twine. I don't use ribbon very often.
I don't anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. And actually, if I had to go get ribbon, I'd have to run to the garage.
Oh, well, twine's probably just fine. Gosh, yes, we don't want you to run to the garage. So, yes, I think you're ready. You've got a vision. You guys have a vision? I don't. But let's do it. Shall we, ma'am?
I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to take you off the screen and let us know when you're ready, and we'll bring you back and you can tell us about the products that you've chosen.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, well done. Well, she's very brave and very creative. I think she's going to do just fine. What do you guys think? I do. I think it's going to be great. We do have a P.O. box, and I went out there today. It is the nicest post office in Kansas City, and I really appreciate those people that help me out there so much. This is where we get our goodies. It's Mary Gun Fun at P.O. Box 480566, KCMO 64148. And you are welcome to send us actual things if you want. I got a couple nice things today. This was from Arlene DeTizio in Pennsylvania. Look how cute. But there's more. It's a little get well card, and the little girl comes out of the sled. I thought that was just so sweet. And there's still more. She sent a little gnome pin. Isn't that cute? It's just flattened right up and fit right in there. A really sweet little note. I always appreciate her notes. And it's just a little get well card. So thank you, Arlene. I felt better after I got it. Then I got this cool bag from Australia. From Jackie Muller, which really surprised me. Because you are really far away. And in her note, she said she'd hoped that I'd get it by Christmas. Well, I got it today. Maybe that's Christmas next year. She sent me a really pretty iron ore bracelet from Western Australia. I haven't really opened it yet, but look how pretty that is. Shines up purty. It has some glitter in it. You can flip the camera down. So I will be very proud and happy to wear that. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was very thoughtful. She sent a bookmark for Mr. Producer of a magpie who apparently has attitude problems. That was really sweet from her area. Sent a postcard from Whyalla, South Australia, with a little note. That's a cuttlefish. I used to give my birds cuddle bones. Has a really cute card to go with it. and a sweet, sweet little note. Really enjoyed reading and getting to know you better, Jackie. And then she sent something for us to put in our goodie bags. That looks pretty good too, doesn't it? Yeah. That'll make a nice addition to a goodie bag. Somebody's going to be real happy to get that. So not only are you getting a nice die cut, you're getting a nice die cut from Australia. I think that's kind of fun. So thank you very much, Miss Muller. Appreciate it. And you too, Mr. Tizio. All right. By the way, when you go to submit, you don't have to mail me the real card. That's done all electronically. So don't worry about that because we would never get them on time. So that's that. All right. So you think I should do the robot? Do you think I should do the robot? Let me ask you that. I was thinking, well, I'm going to do a robot with a chest, with his chest or his torso that opens up. And then something drops out of it. This was in my delirium, and a ribbon with hearts drops out of it, explodes out of his little chest. Mr. Producer's got his eyebrows up. Robots. We're seeing some robots. Got to go with a robot. I think also I'm going to do a little chubby. The hearts are going to explode. It won't be an explosion. There's going to be an explosion element on the card. Yes. I don't know where my little wobblies are. If I find my wobblies, I might do that instead. And then you open the door and it wobbles out. Just like that. This is how I make a little chubby. It is an 8x8 test to find out which way bends more easily. Go with that easier way to bend. Good thing I've made a few robots. I don't think it's going to be hard. It could be. I could be delusional. Yes. Door opening in his chest. I know. Those robots. Those robots got a thing for me. And then I just have a piece on top to put the pieces on. Could add paper hearts to the ribbon. So, yep, that's what yes, Christiana. I was thinking that kind of too. Just like it pours out. Now I hope it's not too hard. And then I've got two other colors. I've got a plum background. So we'll get some seedless plum preserves tonight. And so I'll go Valentine. So I'm going to go red and pink. Yes. So I'll get my little scrap boxes here. How's Cassie doing?
How are you guys doing?
She's really working hard, I can tell. Oh, she's ready.
Alrighty.
All right, so Cassie's over on that side, and I'm right here. So, okay, I see the volcano. You want to walk us through your card?
Sure. So the first thing that came to mind with explosion when I was looking over things to begin with, like, just looking at the list of possibilities, I did think volcano. So this stamp set has just kind of been in my head. And this one is called, of course, I don't have the name for it. I think it's T-Rex. It is by Miss Ink Stamps. I don't know why I don't have the name written down.
It's okay. I wouldn't be able to help you. I don't remember those things at all.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Well, normally I try to,
it's your night off.
But yeah.
It's your night off.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, we've got this one, and I'm going to use a couple of those little guys and the volcano, and we've got our little palm tree. And then I did bring in a scene builder cloud. This one will be good for the purple background. I'm going to do some purple clouds, I think. So
that's a good idea. Oh, that's a really good idea. I like it.
And then my colors that I chose were, I went ahead. Is it okay to do plum paper as well?
Sure.
Okay, plum paper, some green, and then I did bring in, I've got orange for some of my colors that I want to color with. You
are going to rock it.
Well, we'll see.
I think you got this. I think you got it all in focus. I'm looking forward to seeing how it comes out.
Me too. Oh. All right. So
really, more than anybody. Well, I've got my robot started. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. But it's okay. It's okay. We're just
all right. So we're just going, right?
Yep. Ready, set, craft. Don't wait for a formal invitation. Just dig right in there. So I have had a lot of fun with robots. I think it started last fall. I put it on the parameters. And oh my stars, I had so much pushback.
Oh.
It was phenomenal. They really didn't want robots.
Oh.
And now they're like, yeah, they're buying robot stamps and they're getting all ready, and I think they're coming back, but
I think you're right.
I have seen several robot stamps lately.
I think you are right. I've seen a few. I actually own a few. I had.
There you go.
21 now, but I had a boy, so we had robot stamps as well, because, sometimes he'd sit in here and craft with me.
There you go. Well, Jackie Rip sent me a robot stamp. I did not have one.
Oh.
And it was very fun. I've just been making them out of paper piecings.
Oh, that's fun too, though.
Yeah. So if you don't have a stamp, you can still come up with something.
And actually, that's kind of what I was thinking. If Signpost had come up, I was like, maybe I could piece something together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would have been fine. You would have thought of something.
Yep.
But it's kind of nice to have a little control.
Yeah, I'm not upset that it's not.
Yeah.
That I'm not using it.
Gotcha.
I like the colors you've got.
Well, thanks. I like the idea of the clouds in the background. I may rip you off on that one.
You should.
Yeah.
Well, at first I was like, oh, background. I'll just get purple cardstock. And then I was like, no, you actually have to do. Okay, so plum brown, black, white, tan, metallic, and only 2 more colors. I did. I
Yep.
have green and orange. And
Well,
these
there
are my
you go.
tans. Right? Am I
Just when you
good?
thought that was going to be you were done with Halloween colors.
I know, right? As I look at this, I'm like, it does make me think of Halloween.
Yep. It does
So let me just start
indeed.
coloring them then.
So do I want to just cut out that little place? Probably.
So you said you're using, oh, you're piecing a robot. I love that.
And this is going to be his opening. Oopsie.
Oh. Oh, you're so clever.
And it's okay. Yeah.
I think
made
that's what I loved
robot
about the
wreaths.
submissions. Is that my
Oh,
husband
yeah?
and I were talking about how different everybody's submissions really. I mean, there were some elements that were similar, but
Right.
everybody, I mean, there wasn't like, oh, those 2 cards are exactly the same in the entire
Never.
bunch.
Nope. It's just phenomenal. I think it's the coolest thing.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's fun.
And I really appreciate that people take time from their quick weekends
Yeah.
to join us. Like Patty Beck, 90 submissions in a row. That's remarkable.
That's a good amount.
Yeah. And Jackie Rip with 81 and Sue with Masner with 80 and 5K and Ellen with 73, I think. Card Monkey, and then 5Ks in their 60s. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
And it's
phenomenal.
fabulous.
It is fabulous. I love that. Talk about getting your creative juices flowing every weekend.
Right. It's a good way to start. Now, we do have, I forget, we are addictive. I didn't warn you. But
Well, I'm okay with
there are
that.
people that think this is an addiction.
Well, now that I'm trying it out, like I said, who knows? Maybe I'll get myself a wheel.
I change the parameters every week a little bit.
Okay.
And then monthly I change them more substantially.
Okay. So you've been doing this now.
Yeah, it's 96. Our
Yeah, I was gonna
third
say,
year
for
anniversary
96
is in March.
episodes. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. And it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has.
But you're clearly still having a very good time.
Yeah. I don't ever on Fridays, not like, oh, bummer, I got to go do the show. It's never that. It's like, oh, I get to go meet somebody, have some craft time, hang out with the chatter boxes. Get them excited about making something. Even if it's a blasted robot.
We'll see. Maybe in my mind, this will translate different than I actually thought it was supposed to, but we'll see.
So do you plan your cards out like that?
Usually
or
I
just
do.
Kind of, yeah.
Because of, doing videos and things like that, I like to try to really plan them out, especially if I'm doing a live. I do plan out way ahead of time. Just because, I don't know. I get nervous anyway. You said, talking about getting nervous. I get nervous anyway, so I definitely want to.
Oh no.
Have a few things
you're doing
planned
fine.
out.
You don't act nervous tonight.
Oh, if you only knew.
Did you eat dinner?
Well, so I made a large lunch for my husband and I, because he has been off work since he had a shoulder surgery. And that's what I had, because I was like, I can't eat now.
I don't eat too often right before dinner or the show. It's just another thing to think about.
Yeah.
Blasted robot. That is part of the explosion, yes. Have a blast with
I like it.
Randolph. No, Rudolph. I think I named it Rudolph last
You're
winter
right.
when I made him had antlers.
How fun. You're right, Roberta. I will have to come back and watch. You guys are a very fun group.
Oh yeah, I love reading the comments the next day. It's always good. They go on and on about things too. I just never you can't keep up.
Yeah,
with
I
them.
love that it's a community within there, like there's a conversation going on within, and I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, there's
That
been some
happens on
nice
my
friendships
lives.
made. It's nice.
Yes,
I
exactly.
bet. Okay, so do I want to find the little pop-up thing or do I want it to drop out?
Okay, so now if you watch me normally, you can see that I actually am very slow at coloring.
You're doing fine.
Well, you are sweet and quite the encourager.
Yeah, you're doing great. So how long have you been doing Copics? You talked to me about it a little bit before the show. It's been a while.
Well, I started back in 2008. I think my husband bought me like a little starter set. And it was so much fun that, I've collected over the years, but I don't have all of them. If you looked at my set, you'd be like, you have quite a few. And I do. I mean, I can't say that I don't, because I do. But I've done it since then. I went to the Copic certifications when that was a thing. So I've got Copic certified 2 or whatever, even though they don't do that anymore.
Right. We have several people that have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was a lot of fun. It was fun to go meet the people in person and and then, to say I'm Copic certified, although it's not like I've ever taught anybody or taught an in-person class other than maybe just here on YouTube.
Yeah. But, people can pick up things just by watching pretty well.
True. Okay. Let's bring in just a warm gray. Because the neutrals don't count, right?
They are freebies.
Woo! You're so kind, because I would honestly be panicking right now.
Oh, no, that'd be too hard.
Okay.
That'd be we're not mean. A little ornery.
No, you're not. You guys
cantankerous.
are sweet. I'm gonna fussy cut these out now.
Okay, so then these would just fall out with some string or some ribbon. Okay, ribbon.
Oh, that's so clever.
There you go. Shouldn't be too hard.
Do you ever finish like at the same time as whoever your guest is?
Boy, that's a hard one. I try to stay fairly close, but sometimes I don't know. I really don't. I'm time challenged.
No.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I kind of look up and go, oh, look, they're about done. I think I better get done.
No.
So.
Well, I will be so excited to see all the submissions now that people are like, okay, well, maybe I don't need to sit this one. I know originally people were thinking they were going to sit it out because they didn't know what an explosion card was. But I love that you gave them a bunch of different ideas.
And they gave us a bunch of different ideas.
They sure did.
Those clever crafters and craftettes.
That's right.
I think that'll work. Okay, off you go. Let's see if this is going to work with...
this fussy cutting might be the one that takes me the longest.
Oh, yeah. You don't cut on the line. You cut right outside. I do too.
Yeah, just to save a little time. I don't mind the
Mhm.
white line.
Mm-mm.
I remember back in the day when I first really started making cards, there was one gal, Kim Teasdale was her name, and she would make the most amazingly detailed watercolor cards. And then she would cut out and make them so layered, and she would cut on the line. And I mean, wow. I don't know if
Ooh,
anybody recognizes that name from like back in 2008, 2009,
I do
but
not.
she would just, oh, her cards were just so incredible all the time. It's like those must take her hours and hours to make.
Yeah, little masterpieces.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm over here
Yeah.
like, let's see if I can get a card done in 15 minutes.
Well, different times. We have different amounts of time to do things, and our
True.
attention spans are different.
That is very true.
You-
That is very
So
true.
here's
You
my
do
pen back
recognize the name. Yeah, she was in the stamping world for a little while. She designed a few stamps for a company called Clear Dollar Stamps.
There's so many companies. I have a couple of questions from our very astute and wonderful patrons. Grandma Gay always submits a thoughtful question of the day. And the question she has for you, speaking of cards, once Cassie has completed a card, where does it go to live? Family, friends, charity, or into a drawer?
So I'm supposed to answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a little bit of all that.
Okay, I wondered, yeah.
Yep. Sometimes they go in a drawer. I don't know if I mean, in the previous picture, well, no, because I'm kind of covering it, but, when it was my face shot, I have an entire bunch of cards just sitting there. After a while, sometimes I will, donate some to obviously friends and family, anybody who needs those. And there are some other charities that I like to donate to, or I send them. I'm not good at selling. I told you that earlier, Mary. I'm a terrible salesperson.
Yeah.
So, because I'd be more
that's
like,
all
oh,
right.
just take it. Just take the card.
Get it out. Do you make more than one of a card?
I only do that if, like, I'm trying to prep something ahead of time for maybe a live and I need to try it out first. Otherwise, no, I don't usually. I mean, if I love it enough, I might try, but that's been a long time since I have done something like that. Do you?
Yeah. Oh, no. Not very often. It's usually just one and done.
Yeah, I was going to say, then the idea is out of my mind and I'm moving on to other things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of cookies. It's like, okay. I made a card. Now, where's my cookie?
Ooh, you sound like me. I'm bowl of chips. I made a card. Where's my bowl of chips?
Oh, that sounds good too.
Yeah.
Salty or savory? So you're more salty than savory?
Yes,
or sweet.
definitely.
I mean, salty and sweet.
That's true. Melissa has gotten a couple cards from me, and I've gotten a couple cards
That's
from
nice.
Melissa. I love getting cards from everybody.
It is pretty
Except
special.
that's true. I did make my daughter's wedding invitations.
Ooh.
And that was a lot of invitations. So definitely made those. And I will say I did get bored by the end.
Oh, gosh, yes. I have tried to do, recently even this year, made several of the same kind of card, and it was just, couldn't do it. Wasn't my thing. I appreciate people that can do that, though. And I think there's a little bit of repetitive therapy there, where you can just keep doing it over and over and
Oh, sure.
and not have to worry about stuff. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That is very relaxing sort of sorts. Let's see what kind of a mess I can get myself into. Here we go. I don't care.
No, we're just going to fix that
much.
Scored something wrong. We're just going to fix it.
We're only 13 subscribers away from 2,000? Well,
you're so close.
I think we can do that. I think we can give it a good run for its money.
Yes.
So
Carrie has some Cassie cards, and I have some Carrie cards. Okay, there's that one.
If you haven't subscribed, please, we'd be honored to have you join our group. Before they take me off for having violent cards. Those explosion cards. I hope I'm not missing the community guidelines. I'm going to line that a little bit, I think. I heard a kitty cat.
Yes, he woke up from a nap. Yep, and that means he needs all kinds of attention and snuggles.
Do they sleep with you?
Oh, they do. Yep. In fact, we have to at night we have to make sure that they are in the room with us. Otherwise, they will just be holy terrors.
Yeah.
So I messed up a cut. Can I go get another piece?
Oh, I think so. Yes,
okay,
yes,
all right,
yes,
just
yes,
make sure.
yes.
I wasn't sure what the rules were.
You're just fine. No, we're good.
Okay. We're good now.
There's lots of chit chat going on. Yeah, robots and dinosaurs. Now that is a pair of parameters we don't usually get on a Friday night, is it? It's cool though. That's very fun.
Okay, so.
Okay. Oh, I stuck that down already. Is she going to have a short neck or a long neck? I think a short neck is going to be just fine today. I could put a little ribbon right there, a little darling ribbon.
Your idea with the robot is just so stinking clever.
I tell you, I think about it all the time. So do you, when you go shopping and things like, do you remember what that was like? When you used to go shopping and you'd see like designs and fabrics and different things and think, oh, I could make that.
Yes. Oftentimes I would do that.
Uh-huh.
Or take a picture while I'm out and about, and then I can recreate.
Yes. Right. Yep. It just is. It's a whole lifestyle, isn't it? Her legs are not the same size, and I think I'm just going to be okay. I wonder what she would like. Gold slippers.
There we go.
It looks kind of jazzy.
My explosion cards looks like it actually did explode. Okay.
You doing okay?
I'm doing okay. We are doing okay.
All right. Let's see. I think we'll start down here. And we'll add these guys. We'll see how this works out. Mr. Producer, is it working out better than you thought it might? You were skeptical when I first started.
I'll pass judgment.
You don't like it.
He'll pass judgment when I'm done. I don't know. A little white Peter Pan collar. Yeah. Like Rosie on the Jetsons.
Yes. That's right. The Jetsons. It's been a minute since I've seen that.
Elroy, Judy.
His boy Elroy. That's right.
Spacely Sprockets. I'm kind of glad that we can't fly those kind of cards. Or the cars.
Well, I think it'd be dangerous. That's for sure.
I was out today, and I just don't think people are ready.
No, they're not ready. Nobody's ready for that.
No. So, George,
nobody
you can just
is
keep
ready.
it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are so close. You're going to get there. I think you could do it tonight.
I bet we could.
2,000 subs.
That'd be neat.
Yes, Pinterest
Jackie Muller, who's I'm sorry.
No.
Jackie Muller, who sent me the bracelet in Australia, asks, Cassie's Instagram page appears filled with a variety of styles and colors. Do you have a favorite style and a favorite coloring medium? I think we kind of talked about that, but
yeah,
but I don't know that.
Well, I don't know that I have an actual style because I like to try it all. I mean, I've even done the mixed media. I like that too. Uh-huh. And to be honest with you, I do love Copics, but my very favorite is watercolor.
Ah. And do you do it off? Do you do like the no line watercoloring kind of things with stamps?
No, I am not that good. No. I wish.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Do you try it?
Someday. I do just love to create, and I love to get others creating too, because like I said, I really feel like it is such a therapy to do it. So.
Okay, there we go. So that's going to go right in there. Wow, those weren't as dull as I thought they'd be. Okie doke. What a bonus. I need
to ground all this.
So are you surprised by that? That watercolors are her favorite chatterboxes? I am. I would have thought that Copics, since you're certified and everything, that you were comfortable with them. And
I know, right? You would think. You would think.
That's okay. Surprise me. It's good.
Just going to make my own ground here with a little bit of Copic colors, speaking of which.
There you go. Well, isn't this just fancy?
Can't remember what I cut things to.
Explode!
Is it exploding?
It explodes!
Oh, it looks so cool!
How to hold that shut? Add maybe a belly band.
It looks so cool.
Maybe that's... No, I already have the ribbon. It's okay. I got that one covered. But I could put more ribbon and just tie it, I guess. I suppose she should say something. He should say something. They should say something.
You gonna have him saying something?
I don't know. Help me, Cassie. Help me. It's saying. I don't know I don't know if I'm that clever, Ellen, to do this thing. I may be a little bit harder than I have tonight. I do need to get some googly eyes.
Ooh, googly eyes.
Those. Yes.
Love it.
And a little, I've got to give her some shoes. I'm thinking some gold. Probably bring in some gold. So, because she's pretty flashy this way.
I like all the color.
And we can add some little things to the in gold. There we go.
It is definitely turned out a little different.
Oh, you're putting it together really quickly, though. It's super
well,
cute.
I haven't actually done the explosion part yet. The main element, right?
Turn your head, Deputy Heidi.
I'm gonna have to draw in something, I guess.
Just some lines.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw in some. We're gonna get real creative here.
That a girl. So
there you go.
What do you consider yourself then for crafty talent? Do you think that what is your crafty talent that pulls you through? That thing that wakes you up in the middle of the night and says, "I got to try this."
That's a good question. I don't know. Because sometimes I don't think I'm, well, I think we're all creative, but I sometimes don't think I am like a creative talent. And I'm amazed that people might think that. But I think it's sometimes like the idea of maybe combining stamps together. I did one the other day where I did donuts and helicopters. And yeah, it was fun. The helicopters were carrying in these like giant donuts.
Have you had COVID?
No, right? No, I haven't.
That sounds like a COVID dream.
Does it?
Well, I kind of think this is. So I also made a cornhole easel card with a robot, and I think that was all.
Oh, that's fun.
Induced. Well,
okay,
donuts, and that's pretty cool, though. That's a crazy combination.
I surprised myself with that one. I was like, okay. All right, I like the idea of adding. Someone suggested. Oh, you're sweet, Mary. Suggested that I put some glitter popping out of my volcano. That's a good idea too. I do have some sitting right here. So, all right, let's work on this explosion. Better measure these things. These are 3 inches. Okay.
Donuts and helicopters. I'll have to look that one up. I have missed that one. And that's a video?
It is. I did a video. Yeah, I just had the little donuts connected to the helicopters were bringing them in. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I just wanted to.
Well, I think it's a great idea.
Okay, I think we'll get there. All right.
So is this harder than you thought it would be, or easier?
No, I think that I got lucky. That's what I think. I do think that this is a little bit harder than what I not envisioned, but I like it. I like the challenge.
Okay. All right. Well, we like having you.
Everybody's being so sweet and complimentary. Got a good group, Mary.
I know. I'm very, very thankful. I like each and every one of them. One of them is named Rachel Castle.
Okay.
I must ask you her question, please. Cassie is one of the first YouTubers I found when I was learning to make cards, and the first person I go back to for inspiration and new technique and style ideas, and the first one to respond to a comment I left. And then she says, I fangirled. I would like to know where she finds technique and style ideas. Does inspiration come from somewhere other than Pinterest? Like donuts and helicopters.
Yeah. Well, no, that's just kind of in my warped head, I guess. As far as sometimes finding other inspiration, there is a site that I go to sometimes. and it's called Split Coast Stampers. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
any of y'all have heard of that, but it is a great source of inspiration. They have tutorials on there, and then you can just kind of browse them, because sometimes I know YouTube can be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I am a
yeah.
visual learner, so I might find it, and then I'll be like, okay, now I have to actually find a video on it, because I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But that's a good question. How about you,
Yeah.
Mary? Where do you find yours?
Delusional dreams, snaps. I don't know. Just oftentimes I'll see something and just go, I know what I could do with that one little idea. I've been making cards for a very long time.
Yeah.
And so it used to be that I would see a card and go, okay, I don't have those things, and that's fine. I don't have those colors. I'm not going to do that. But I really like the design of it. And so I would recreate the design sort of thing with whatever products I had. And so I've been kind of doing my own little style of craft roulette forever. And just recreating, seeing something, going, yep, that's real cute. I'm going to do something similar. And
I like that.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's just seeing a piece of fabric. That's one of the questions I asked earlier, but seeing a piece of fabric and recreating that into a junk journal or a flower cluster or something along those lines, and go, okay, I think I want to try the mask, but I've done it for so very long. So, it's not quite as, I just do craft roulette really. And then try to do cards for Fun University. I really don't do that too much anymore, except for when I'm thinking of somebody where I'm making a card. And so I try to personalize it. But other than that, it's, yeah.
Yes.
Or just these crazy robots. Because don't you have to have a robot card every once in a while? This little guy. So I think Pinterest is overwhelming.
It can be. Yep.
Yep. I tend, if I'm looking for something in particular, I write it down, and so I don't get sidetracked too much.
That's smart.
And go, okay, I got to look for this in particular and then get the heck out of Dodge.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
that
usually go to
works.
Pinterest when I'm looking for color combinations.
Oh, okay.
So that is my go-to if I'm like, well, okay, I just want to play with purple. Maybe I should, check out Pinterest and see what they suggest to go with some purple. And then sometimes I just find these really great color combos that I never would have thought of otherwise.
Uh-huh.
So I do love it for that. But otherwise, yes, it can be extremely overwhelming.
Yeah. Yep. And then a couple hours pass and
Yes.
it's time for another cookie or bowl of chips.
Yes. Just so you know, Mary, I would sit and eat a cookie with you any day.
Hey, I will bake you a cookie. I will bake you a cookie.
Well, sounds good to me. I'm in.
I was talking they were taking down the Christmas ornaments at where I went to the post office today, and we were going, oh, they're taking down the Christmas ornaments. And I said, but you've got your Christmas tree up in the post office. It was a little pink thing. And they were going, yeah, I think we're going to leave it up too. And so I think you should. It looks Valentine-y.
There you go.
And I said, and they're going, I know it's after Christmas season and everything. And I said, but those people that are taking down those Christmas ornaments, if you offered them a Christmas cookie, they would eat it. They wouldn't say, oh, it's just not the right season to eat a Christmas cookie. They'd eat it.
Yes.
At least I would.
I mean, I would totally take a Christmas cookie.
Yeah, right?
I don't care. In fact, I have some in my freezer right now.
Ooh, I'll be there in a little bit.
You come on over. Come on. It was my daughter. We tease because she is a stress baker.
Oh,
so my husband will always be like, maybe we should stress Maddie out. I want some cookies.
I'll never tell.
Isn't that funny?
Some springs for robot hair. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've got...
Oh, shoot. Oh, that could have been
just draw them.
disastrous. All right, we're going to use some.
Who said that? Strings for robot hair.
Okay.
Oh, I should have known it was Card Monkey.
Okay, I think I got them in there. Now and then we gotta add our little finishing touch of some glitter, which was such a good idea. Bobby is my mother-in-law. Oh, Mattingly Lambert is on. She's the one that is our little stress baker. She just baked a pie. Are you stressed, Maddie?
No.
That is so funny.
That's a good thing to do when you're stressed, I guess, huh?
She is in college, and she was getting married this last semester, so we got a lot of baked goods.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's a big semester.
Your card is so cute.
Well, it's a little different.
Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to mine. I love that suggestion. I thought that was really cute. I'll just put little pops of glitter.
I don't think I'm going to put any sentiment. This has a bunch of sentiment on it. I may end up... I don't want to add anything too much. I may try an outline on it, but I'm going to not do it right now because I don't want to cry if I mess it up.
Well, I'm actually surprised pulling out this glitter that I didn't ruin it, but...
Yours is adorable.
Okay. All right, well, there it is.
That's not going to work, but that's okay.
And it explodes.
Oh, so you did do that one. Isn't that fun?
I did.
And here's my explosion.
Oh,
Ta-da!
yours is so clever. I love that.
And they're
googly
quite
eyes.
a bit different, aren't they? Can you hold yours up a little
yes.
closer to your camera so we can see it even better? You got this. That looks great.
Yeah. This is actually the perfect sentiments for me tonight. Don't be a nervous Rex. You've got this.
Oh, very clever. Yeah, send it to yourself. Just
I might.
put it.
It's my
put
first
it by
explosion card.
That's very cool. Congratulations.
Thank
You kind of got baptism by fire. That's all right.
That's
You
okay.
did well.
I'm all right with that. And I loved your idea of adding the little wobbler.
Yeah, if I would have had a wobbler, because I don't know where mine are.
Mine are always on my desk because you just
could've
never know
done
when
that,
something's
but-
going to call for a wobbler.
Well, that's right. I don't know the last time I used a wobbler, but it's been too long. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I may have to add some more detail to
I
this
like
little
him
lady.
so much. He's so cute. I love all your patterned paper that you used, and it's darling.
Well, let's see. We've got an explosion card, plum background, plus 2 more colors. You did great. Stuffed. I stuffed mine.
Yep.
And you stuffed a bunch of stuff there. And
yeah.
you used ribbon.
I used a little bit of twine on there.
Works. And I used ribbon for my drop
That was
down.
very clever use of ribbon. Very
So-
clever.
That worked. Yay! We did it. We did it again.
We did do it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everybody, for
what a
all of your
relief.
wonderful, sweet comments.
Yes, and we want to see your cards too. So don't give up tonight. We want some cards. We want lots of cards. We want lots of cute cards.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
but they're going to all have something to offer. So we look forward to receiving them. Why don't we go ahead and take you off, and then you can go ahead and flip your camera, and we will tell these nice people how they can send in a card.
Great.
Well done, Cassie.
Thank you.
Yep, you can play along. Just go to craftroulette.live. There's a submission form. It is open now, and it will stay open until Sunday at midnight Central Time. Just fill it out, upload your card, and we will get it magically in. Oh, just a second. I got my get out of the studio alarm. We will get it magically and put it on the blog on Monday and then next week's show. So if you are a first timer, we would love to hear from you. Don't be shy, really. And then join us over in our Facebook group also, if you don't mind, and show us your card there too, because we all like to ooh and ah and tell you how how much we love it, because we always find something nice about each and every one of them. So, yes, we do have some upcoming guests. Next week, we have Stacy Facey, who is a delightful woman who lives up in Washington. We haven't seen her in quite a while. I'm looking forward to hanging out with her. Then we've got Crafty Al, who has the COVID. So hopefully she'll be feeling better by then. I'm sure she will. After that, we will be bringing on Therese Calvert from Australia. All very exciting. I got some guests to plan here. I've got a few still coming in, but I've got to get back to work. My goodness. So we do look forward so much to each and every one of our guests that we get to share with you guys. Thank you so much for being here and making us have a reason to share guests. We are community sponsored, and we do have little bonus content in our patron groups. We have a new patron, Mara Thomas, who has just jumped right in there and is very active in our group. It's really fun. We will be having, pardon me just a second. We will be having our scrapbook game at the end of the month, and that's always a fun time. And then next month, we're going to be doing a card donation Zoom call. So don't be shy. Come and join us. And we do have some fun in our patron group. Plus, you get to veto and do different things, get extra content. It's all good. Thank you guys so much. There's that confetti. It means it's giveaway time. I think my voice is about to give away. We've got 2 goodie bags to give away this week. Who are going to be getting those goodie bags are the people that sent in cards last week. Hang on. Good heavens. So, the people that sent in cards that are in the United States will be getting a goodie bag. They might be getting a goodie bag. Oh, don't forget, we need some clothes for Mr. Mike. That's another thing. And, but if you are from another country, do let us know, and we will send you a little something. All right, Mr. Producer. That's a heck of a lot of spinning. Good luck to you all. Thank you so much for sending in cards. Looks like Rosie B. And Rosie B, I'm not sure where you live. Just use our contact form on our website and let me know that you are interested in the goodie bag. We have all sorts of stuff that goes in those, so yay. Let's do another one. So many names. Getting exciting. I think we got an Oregon girl. Marie Stewart. Just let me know and I will send this to you next week. I'd be happy to do that. Just give me your address. I won't ask any questions. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I'm sorry for my cover. I do apologize. It's the way it's going to be this week. There she is. How are those shoulders?
Mary, that was so much fun. You have no idea what that did for me. Oh my goodness.
That's wonderful. Will you be able to sleep tonight?
I don't know. This was so fun. And I'm going to have to go back and read everybody's comments because everybody is so sweet. You just have a great group.
Thank you. I'm very, very blessed. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a good deal. We really appreciate each and every one of us. And if you haven't subscribed to us, please do. That's another way to support us and share with your friends. It's just that easy. If you haven't subscribed to Cassie's socials, make sure you do that too, because that's how we can support our guests and they'll want to come back and see us again. That's the theory.
Oh, I'll be back. I'm coming back to watch. That's fun. I want to be in the comment section.
It is fun. You'll get to know all sorts of people. They're here every week, so it's really very, very special. And thank you so much for being in our Facebook group and talking to our friends there too. I think that's so fun. I really
Special.
appreciate it. Do you have anything you'd like to say on your way out?
Just big thank you. And, I believe everybody is gifted in some way, talented, creative in some way, and just, go use those creative talents, go be amazingly creative like I know that you all are. And I know that you're loved as well. So,
yes, explosion cards. What will they do? It'll be fun to see. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You'll come up with something. And even if we have already mentioned it, you can use those ideas. They don't have to be wacky new ideas. Just your spin on them will be unique.
It'll be fun to see.
Yeah, it really will be fun. I think there are some weekends when the submissions are coming in, and I just go, whoa, where'd that one? That's amazing. That's very similar to them, but they took it another way, and it's all very interesting. It's so much fun. It's a weekend of fun. Thank Jim for being with us, and I hope his shoulder heals well. Sorry we didn't get to meet your kitties, but maybe another day.
Oh.
I know they can be
They're
kind
insane.
of a handful when you're crafting. Like, they like to be right here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because
Okay.
I'm not paying attention to them. So
They just know. They just know. All right. Well, it's that time of night where I start kissing my brain, because we started the weekend off being with a little self-care and a little creative juice going. And I like to blow a kiss to you guys in the chat. Appreciate you so much. Blow a kiss to you, Miss Cassie. Thank you so much for being here. And here's one for you, Mr. Producer. Love you all so much. Take care. Stay well. And I'm going to work on it. We'll see you next Tuesday for some kind of parameter teaching on Fun University. And next Friday, right here on Craft Roulette. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cassie. Good night.
bye, Mary. Bye, everybody.